And your age?
I'm 24 years old.
Okay, and the three questions I have for you is, how would you define alcoholism?
I just want alcoholism is someone that drinks excessively throughout the week, has no control of how much they drink. They drink to black out and they're not control their drinks.
Okay, my second question, do you think it's a problem in the United States?
It's a problem. I don't think it is, but it can be more excessively drunk. In big cities, you find most people alcoholics and you in front of them, the most drunk. So I can say yes in some ways.
Okay, and do you have a friend or have you yourself ever considered yourself an alcoholic?
I haven't, but I can say maybe I am. I did pretty heavily. I'm a social drinker, but I go out and try and eat drinks. I don't black out every night, but I do have a few drinks for myself. I can say yes, I guess I'm an alcoholic.
Today we'll be discussing alcoholism as a social problem. As you just finished watching, I interviewed Andre, a local bartender who works at Red Rocks Tequila Bar and Grill. He was asked three questions on defining alcoholism. A social problems are in societal-induced conditions that harms any segment of the population. Social problems are also related to acts and conditions that violate the norms and values found in a society. Two main types of social problems that I plan to address are norm violations and social conditions. Norm violations assume that a standard of behavior exists within a society, therefore causing deviant individuals who do not want to abide by these norms to counteract them and act deviant by being active in alcoholism. Social conditions suggest a second type of social problem, which involves the conditions that cause psychic and material suffering for some category of people. Some basic human needs that keep people from falling into alcoholism are a security feeling of shelter, sustenance, group support, esteem, respect, and self-actualization. This enhances the life of individuals by making them feel that they are in control of their life. Therefore, those who experience alcoholism fall into depression, aggression, stress, and withdrawal from heavy drinking. According to C. Wright Mills, the sociological imagination can be applied to my study as a theoretical framework that sees society as a product of individuals interacting with one another. This interaction happens face to face and is on a daily basis and happens in everyday activities. It is interested in seeing how individuals act to and respond to and influence one another in a society. Brief history on alcohol. It's been around since the Egyptian civilization when they used fermented grain, fruit juice, and honey that later produced alcohol. In the 1920s, however, the U.S. passed a law prohibiting the sale, import, and export of intoxicating liquors. They were unsuccessful in maintaining this ground of law. In 1933, the prohibition of alcohol was canceled. Today, an estimated 15 million Americans suffer from alcoholism, and 40% are all involved car accidents. Alcohol is a drug. It is classified as a depressant, meaning that it slows down the vital functions, resulting in slurred speech, unsteady movement, disturbed perceptions, and an inability to react quickly. Although classified as a depressant, the amount of alcohol consumed determines the type of effect one will have. Most people drink for the stimulant effect, such as beer or glass of wine taken to loosen up. Introduction. Defining alcoholism. Alcoholism is a chronic and often progressive disease that includes problems controlling your drinking, being preoccupied with drinking, continuing to use alcohol even when it becomes a problem, having to drink more to get the same effect, or withdrawals when you readily stop drinking. If you have alcoholism, you cannot constantly predict how much you'll drink, how long you'll drink, or what consequences will occur from your drinking. Two types of drinking that occur are heavy drinking and binge drinking. Binge drinking occurs as a pattern where a male consumes 5 or more drinks in a row and a female downs at least 4 drinks in a row. This can lead to the same health risks and social harm associated with alcoholism. Heavy drinking is when one individual goes out and drinks excessive amounts, therefore losing consciousness. The more you drink, the greater the risk. Symptoms of alcoholism are various. They include hiding when you're drinking, compulsion to drink, being unable to control the amount you drink, making a ritual of drinking, or being so unconscious that you have blackouts. Some risk factors are age, family history, and steadily drinking over time. All of these make it more plausible for a human to be induced into alcoholism. Family history being the most important. Complications of alcohol are various. Some health problems are liver disease, digestive problems, and heart problems. Treatment programs are available for alcoholism, and they include programs of detoxification, which last 2 to 7 days, seeing alcohol treatment specialists, psychological counseling, oral medications, injected medications, continuing support, and spiritual practice. For serious problems, residential treatment programs are available, such as Alcoholics Anonymous and Al-Anon and Al-Teen. Some prevention efforts for alcoholism are preventing it as a teen and in youth. Teaching youth and educating them on alcoholism and the consumption that one should consume while drinking can make a huge impact on a teen's life for future adult living.